beautiful. Life is how it should
Nice.
be. The clap sync. 1, 2, 3. There we go. What's up, girl?
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing amazing. How are you?
Doing well. I'm doing well. Good to meet you.
Finally
good to meet
to
you.
meet you. Been internet friends.
Yeah, I know. Internet, the e-friends to the
friends. Literally, I was always like looking at the page, like, oh, this is a cool page. I thought it was based in like LA.
Oh shit! Okay,
I don't know why, but because I think you had stuff out in LA. Right?
Yeah, we had we did some stuff out in California, and for me, California is all the same place because I'm from here. It's like it's sunny, so we did some sunny stuff. And I was like, yeah, okay, we're out doing that.
It looks so cool, but yeah, that's what I thought.
It's fun. I mean, they're good people too. I mean, kind of what we were talking about earlier. Just like it's good that there's good people in this.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Haje. Pleasure.
Pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Thank you. I appreciate you taking the time out of your Saturday. You know, Saturday, and it's, after the New Year.
I know, right?
Saturday.
I like this is a good way to start the new year.
I like that. I like it's a good reset.
Yes.
Good. Yeah.
Did you have a good new year?
Yeah. I mean, I don't do anything. I don't go outside. I don't, I don't care about, partying anymore. It's,
nice.
I should, because we did, well, y'all DJ, we're in the scene and all that. And, I need to be going outside and meet more people. But, took a lot of stock for how my year went last year. And so I was really happy with how it went. Did you have a good year?
Yeah, I had a really good year. 2025 was, I always try to tell myself, oh, this is not the best year, like better years are to come, but it was like really good. I'm so excited, like what could top that?
Well, we're going to get into, I want to hear about all the stories and all that. But first, kind of introduce yourself, talk about what you do, every sort of thing you want to talk about.
Yes. So my name is Ija Benesto, but my artist name is Haje. On Instagram, Haje the Explorer. I'm a multiple disciplinary creative. I can never say that word.
It's a tough one.
But I do photography, filmmaking, and I DJ. Currently, I'm focusing right now on a platform called In Her Room, where I help female DJs showcase their talent and stuff. I'm kind of still expanding on it, but that's where it's at for now. I just I travel the world. I try to learn more about myself, learn more about people, learn more about music. I think I'm just in a phase right now of life where I'm how do I just do everything I want in this life?
Wow. I love that.
Well,
I mean, you could tell that from the energy of just spur. I'm not sure if it was spur of the moment, but going out and just going through Central and South America and doing all that. You're from Nashville.
Yes.
Found out literally as I walked in here. What was sort of what's your history of growing up here? Talk about that.
Man, where do I even start? I think in school, I grew up in the Antioch area in Nashville. Shout out to Antioch. People think Nashville's not diverse, but if you drive 15 minutes outside of downtown, Antioch is very diverse, and I feel that introduced me to a lot of different cultures. And plus, my parents are both African. My dad's Sudanese, my mom's from Zimbabwe. So as soon as I was born, I had a passport. They made sure I knew about the world. So to be able to be in America and still have access to different cultures and stuff was a very great experience childhood wise. I am the eldest daughter, so it did come with a lot of pressure. Definitely I was an overachiever. They just wanted me to be the best, Yeah, played sports when I was younger too. I think when I was younger, I was just as any kid is, just going through the world, not knowing what to do. I thought I wanted to be a doctor or a lawyer. Come to find out, I want to be a creative. Yeah. But yeah.
I mean, I feel like we all want to be, or we all get asked the question, what do we want to be when we grow up?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like there are some people who know what's up and they know what they want to do and they're doing it and, have the path for it. And then it's kind of some of us don't really know.
And that's okay.
Oh God, it saved my life. I was good God. I can't, this pressure of, thinking I need to fit into a certain box at this point because, not everybody's the same, and I was trying to hold myself to the standard that everybody else was holding, and it's yeah.
I think I let go of that idea probably at 19 or 20. Nice. I was I literally went to school for nursing, and then I was this doesn't make sense. Changed it.
Well, so talk about graduating high school, you went to school to go to do nursing.
Yes, I went to school to do nursing. And then I think there was like, yeah, around 1920, like I picked up a camera, a film camera. And like I was like, dang. At the time too, I was watching a lot of movies. I got very interested into like filmography, cinematography, like different actors and like script writing too. So from there that kind of opened up like the gate for creativity for me, like to what being a creative is and stuff, if that makes sense. Yeah. And then from there, like it's crazy. I was looking through one of my journals when I was like 13. I wrote down I want to be a DJ when I'm
Wow.
older. And like I literally when I saw that, I was like, okay, next week I'm gonna buy a DJ board. I went on Facebook Marketplace, bought like one of the baby boards for like $100 from some girl on Facebook. She was like, yeah, I got this from my ex-boyfriend. And like that literally started my little DJ career. When a DJJ 300, I think. But yeah.
What was the music that was, I guess, in your house that like that got you into the mode of thinking like, oh, I can write this in a genre. Like I want to be a DJ. Like this is.
My parents would listen to like. So I think it would be a mixture of like my parents would listen to a lot of like music from Africa, and then I had a lot of younger cousins too. At the time, they were I was like. When I was 13, they were probably like in their early 20s, and like that's the 2010. So they had like like they were putting me on to like obviously there was the popular music, but they had like deep cut music that they would listen to. Like I think a mixture of like my parents. When I grew up on like hella Michael Jackson, and then like with a lot of African music, they would listen to a lot of Congolese music or musics from where they're from. So like that introduced me into like I guess like a mixture of like dancehall, reggae. They would listen to a lot of reggae too, and dancehall. And then with like a mixture of like what my cousins were listening to, like I was just introduced, I think, into a lot of sounds. And even when I was younger, my dad owned a club, so that right there, I think I saw DJs too a lot. I think that was one thing. We had like a DJ stay at our house one time.
Hell yeah.
Because my dad couldn't afford to get him a place. But he was like, you can stay at my crib. So like I think I got to see like that DJ like have a DJ board. It was like just so cool. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I remember watching like the DJ off, like the spin battles, like on YouTube or some shit like that. And I was like, it's kind of like freestyle rapping me because I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to have the brain connection to do this sort of thing.
Exactly.
What would you remember like the first stuff you started like trying to like mix together? Was it reggae? Was it like?
Yeah, I think, okay, the first stuff I tried to mix together was definitely like I was on my SoundCloud a lot, so like I had like a lot of like K-Tronada like likes, so that was like the perfect introduction, like DJing like a lot of his like popular songs and dance hall. Oh my god, I was so bad when I first started DJing. Like I still have and I'm glad I kept my early mixes up. Like I'll be listening to them, I'm like, ugh. But I'm like, it was like you gotta go through that, sometimes you gotta be bad to get good.
Hell yeah.
But yeah,
you have to be bad to get good.
Yes. But yeah, like a lot of dance hall, house. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to go listen to my first like couple mixes.
Yeah, listen to it.
Because you got to remember because it's like remembering the time of this is like where I was at this point with like my creative energy and also as a younger person.
Yeah.
And then it's also like, damn, that was real. Like, and it's still like there's still shit that hits me on like some of the recent stuff where I'm like, damn, that really sucked. And I was like, I had to learn like how to do this stuff. Like part of it was like I think I had a conversation with a friend a couple years ago. Like I had to learn how to work hard, and then having to learn how to work hard with specifically transitions or just like and how that's respectful to the culture as opposed to just like trying to dump something out.
Yes.
When did you? So I guess when was the point when you were like DJing that you got to the point where it was like okay, like you're 13, just starting out. What point was it like, okay, I think I got a cadence and a rhythm to everything I think I'm working with?
So are you asking? I started DJing like at 21, I think.
Oh, okay. So at 13, you were just like testing out on a deck?
No, I didn't even, I was just like,
oh, you just wrote it that you, oh my
God.
I
like wrote down in a journal.
And then when you buy, so no, you're good. When did you buy the deck?
Like at 21.
Oh, shit. Okay. And so when was the point when you were from 21 to what age or like what point were you like okay I think I got this shit figured out?
Probably 24, 23.
Wow. And like were you like I could just be in the flow state and do it?
Exactly.
And so,
flow. I could like talk to somebody and be like I got this.
I could be trying to push this person off me while I'm trying to. It's like, listen, you're fucking up the shit right
Literally.
now. Yeah.
And then I honestly this year too, I feel like because I just learned how to like spin on CDJs this year, like that was like it's something I was terrified.
I've heard it's tough. Yeah.
It's actually not.
Really?
Well, maybe everyone's different, so let me not say that. But like,
I guess the illusion is that it's tough.
Yes, the illusion of it. Like to me, I was like, this big machinery, like it's gonna eat me alive. No, it's perfectly fine. Like that really like learning how to spin on CDJs. I'm like, oh wow. Now I'm like, I want to do vinyl. Like,
shoot,
I'm like, you know, I feel DJing like there's so many like it's gone through so many eras and generations. Like deconstructing it is something I'm very interested in.
Yeah, it's like a family tree. It's like, what's the family? And like all the hardware that comes from it. It's like, when did this come to the point when this started getting introduced and all that? Wow. Did you ever watch like boiler rooms or like stuff on YouTube?
Course, yeah.
Dude, what was some of your favorites you remember?
Definitely the famous Kid Trinata
yeah,
one.
Of course, yeah.
There's this one with Jyoti. I feel like a lot of like the early ones in like the 2010s were like those were really good. I haven't watched Boiler Room recently.
I've heard that it hasn't been.
Yeah,
I've heard
of the
conversation,
and I'm like, oh, and I believe it. Like,
oh yeah,
all of like you need money.
Yeah,
we'll take the deal.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, I just haven't watched it in a while. But yeah, Boiler Room is like I feel like it's what started a lot. And Soul Selection too.
Oh yeah. Selection. Like, so yeah, I mean. I got put on to them in 2000. Whenever I went to college, Jesus Christ, what year was that? 2010.
Wow.
Yeah, and because all the producer boys had gotten together in Chicago, and we were like, whoa, and so one of these guys like, dude, this guy Joe K in Selection, like he's killing it, dude. And I'm like, all right,
literally killing it.
And my ass was like, yeah, all right, whatever. I didn't give a shit. I was like, all right, well. That bit me in the ass.
He started the culture.
Hell, it is weird to see kind of like there's the foundation moment and then all of the like the family tree offshoots of all of that and seeing what's come of it.
It just happens like right before your eyes, quite literally.
Yeah. It's kind of like talking about branding. Like it just like the world unveils itself. Like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Have you ever thought about, sort of like you talked about In Her Room Radio, but like with like branding, is it Haje?
Haje, yeah.
Haje. Have you ever thought about like branding? Like, is there a branded Haje thing going around?
No. But
New Year.
You gave me an idea. Exactly. Literally right now, I am in a phase of like, not rebrand. I hate the word rebrand, but no, I feel you. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out like.
I'm all for rebrand. I'm for daily rebrands.
I'm always for.
If you want to rebrand every day, like I'm cool with it. I
feel like the way people use it now,
absolutely.
It's
like, God.
Okay.
Well, people want to use it in like these creative, like all these creative buzzwords, and it takes the meaning away from it.
Creative buzzwords. Yeah.
Oh God, it's crazy.
But no, I haven't had. I mean. People like know, like they know like that's my name, but there's like no. I guess like the branding around it is just like an artistic human being.
Yeah, and it was kind of you see that with In Her Room Radio, and that's how I found out about you, like because like we had connected.
Yeah, through
that, like right at the beginning, and I was like, "Oh, this is badass! Fuck with this."
Thank you.
That's how I found about Tika. That's how I found out about Yoyani.
And that's the point.
Exactly.
That's when I first started DJing. Literally, I was like, a lot of people that'll be like. I remember when I first started DJing, one of my childhood friends was like, DJing is for boys.
Really?
I was like...
Yeah, that's...
Oh, my God.
How long ago was that?
This was when I first started, like 21.
All right.
This was... And that was... We're not
well,
friends
I'm not gonna hate on anybody for starting this stuff. But also, I had a... Like, of course, women in films are going to get prosecuted more in spaces.
Yes.
And one of my friends, she was told, like, you're DJing wrong. And, like, I can understand, like, if you're fucking up the transitions or shit like that, or, like, if you're not giving it the care. But if it's just because, like, you want to play what music you want to play and that's how you're going to move, it's like, I don't like that kind of gatekeeping, like, or gatekeeping the sense of the word or, like, what it...
Yeah, there's just so many things that do come with it. So I just created the platform to like, I was like, dang, there's like hella like women and femmes like that are in my city doing their thing. So I just like, I did it in a way that I was, one, like growing up in Boiler Room and then Soul Selection. When they first started, they would do like interviews. So I was like, let me do And like I already had the skills of like filmmaking and stuff. So I was like, let me like put my filmmaking. I went to school for journalism too. So I was like, let me just put these like things together, see what I can
You're a
make.
savage, yeah.
You know? I was
Come
like,
on,
let's do it.
that's badass.
It took a lot of work though. Like I would be drained low key, but it was very like I'm still doing it, but like
Oh yeah,
I'm in a rebrand low key
yeah,
of In Her Room.
yeah.
So
It's always a tough time because like
yeah.
it's your baby.
Yeah, and like you still have like a life to live, but you still want to like. It's so weird. Like it's
You
like,
have your professional life, you have your creative life, you have your personal life, and then it's like, okay, I'm trying to sort of get all of these pieces of me put together so I can make the best extension of myself.
yes.
That's what I talked about with Brackish was like, or I think it was Brackish. Like we all have these creative pieces of ourselves, and once we bring them all together to like sort of do our thing, it's like you're talking about journalism. You know how to talk to people, you know how to speak to people. You have filmmaking background. That's what I'm trying to get into this year, like getting the cinematography, like real, like I'm trying to watch more movies, like more older movies, more foreign films for sure. Just expanding your palette.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a big piece of it.
And it's crazy. I think it's just like, and now I'm like having to tell myself, as you get older, the pieces will literally.
It figures itself out.
Yeah. So it's like just let it unveil. But sometimes I'm like, I want it now.
Yeah, no. Well, I think a lot of that sort of like having to be, open to just what's happening is kind of when you travel.
Yeah.
Like, you having to just, I want to hear about, well, you've obviously talked about, your parents are African, you come from that sort of that household. Where did it come to the point where it's like, you know what, I'm gonna start just like traveling and wanting to travel around?
I think I always knew a lot about like the world, and like they always made sure I knew like geography and stuff. So like already like that makes you a little curious, like, oh, I wonder what's in this place. And then at the time of, I think I was like 16, I had like some older cousins that like they took me on a trip with them, and that right there, like,
Where'd y'all go?
like,
Sorry.
we went to Toronto.
Oh, hell yeah.
We went to Toronto.
Hell yeah.
And like this was like 2016.
Oh,
like,
it's lit.
that was like the best year of everyone's life, right? So like that right there, like I was like, oh, I feel amazing. And I'm young, like I couldn't even do anything, but like just like having that experience with them was really cool. And then even after that, they were like, let's just make it a yearly thing to like have a family trip. Like
badass.
let's always like try to take a trip either out the country or in a different city. So like I love those girls so much. Like they put me onto a lot. Like we've been to Chicago together, Detroit, San Francisco. Like these are places like, oh yeah, I could go with my parents, but like to go with like my cousins that are already like established women, that was like a cool experience. And one, they listens to cool music too. So yeah, I feel like from there, I started to like really, I did have a death too, like 2020, that really I feel like triggered my like, oh, I need to go like live my life.
Yeah, make this happen
and
now.
like and it was one of the cousins that
Wow.
I would travel with. She passed away. Wow. So that really like kind of just triggered me to like go live my life. Like I took my first solo trip a year after that, and I was just like, okay, like this shit is scary, but it makes me feel really good. Like it makes me feel, I don't know, empowered in a sense. Like I don't know. Yeah.
I think the strength to go out on your own and take charge of the world, like that's a, for anybody who's scared, that's something that would scare me. And once you conquer fears, it always feels good.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just like the fear will be there. You just gotta let it ride on your shoulder.
Yeah. And sometimes it's just a veil. Like
exactly.
it's just a just a wisp of water.
All in your head.
Yeah. Where'd you go for that trip?
So my first solo trip was Miami. I went to Miami, but I've already been there before with like friends and on group trips. So I was like, and that's a piece of advice I would give to anyone. If you do want to go on a solo trip, go somewhere you've already been before. Because, like, you still know the area, but, like, it's totally different when you are by yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, yeah, I went to Miami. I went to Art Basel for the first time. That was, like, my taste expanded after that. Yeah. I was like, I want more of this.
That's a dream of mine. Yeah.
I was so broke when I went. I went there probably for, like, 3 or 4 days. Probably had, like, $2,000, $1,000. I got fired from my job
a
week before.
Hell yeah.
I was like, what is going on?
We're going to run this up right now.
I literally was like, fuck it. I'm just spending it all. Oh my gosh. But that was like really good. The music that was being played like there. Like I went to Dante's Hi-Fi.
I think, yeah.
something, that bar out there.
Yeah.
That bar, it's an all vinyl bar,
Mm-hmm.
and like the music was just like incredible. I got introduced to like some deep cuts
Yeah.
with house
Yeah.
when I was in there, and just like the art too. Like it was just like
It's like a.
the culture,
Yeah,
like
as
everybody was
every
from
bit of it,
yeah, literally.
The people, oh my God, yeah.
The people, yeah, that was
That's something to keep in my head. If I go to Art Basel, talk to the people around me.
literally just talk
see
to the
what'll
people,
happen.
yeah.
See what'll happen.
It's I can't even remember the conversations I had, but I remember a lot of good people, yeah.
You said this was a year after your cousin had passed,
Yes.
so 21?
So it's 2021, yeah.
And then, so give me the timeline of your trips. I want to know, like, all, yeah, exactly, yeah.
Shit, I gotta think
I was about
too.
to say, run that.
I went to Miami 2021. That was a solo trip. And then I don't know what I did in 2022. Oh my God. I have no idea.
It was a blur.
Literally, some years are just a blur.
Yeah, well, especially those post-COVID years.
Yeah, literally. I'm like, it's already 2026. This is crazy. Yeah. I can literally, the only thing I can remember is my trips from like literally last year and probably 2024. I think I went out to LA in 2024. That was a really good trip too. I had friends that were living there at the time. So like I was able to like tap into like a lot of like the local scene, go see some DJs that I followed. Go to some events. I think I saw like Andre Power.
Yeah.
There's this other DJ. He's an artist as well, Blue the Great.
Yeah.
He's really cool.
I love his visuals.
Yes, his visuals are really
yeah, that's
nice.
how I know him. Yeah, and the shoes that came out. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, those shoes are so cool. But yeah, that, and then I think even in that year in 2024, I went to Mexico City for the first time too. So that right there was like, I was like international.
Was that your first one? Like, was that the first international?
Yeah,
one?
that was my first international.
How was that feeling? Like,
that was very terrifying. Very terrifying. I was just going off of strength and social media. Like, I was just like, all right, I'm gonna just look up these places. People said it was good, and I went. And yeah, and then from there, like, I went to like one or two parties out there. And then I started to like get curious about the DJ scene in Mexico City. And then I started to like just follow people, keep up with like what they do. And then from there, I was like, okay, I think I want to travel around Latin America. But I was like, I need to save for that. I can't just like go. So I think in 2024, I saved up and stuff. And then 2025 is when I was like, let me go to Latin America and like just see. I low-key was in the process of like, I want to move from America too. And I'm like, let me see where I want to move. So that was I was just testing out, living in different places. So yeah. I guess you gotta ask me like.
No, you're good. No, I'm cool because I guess to go off of that, I've been in the fuck living in America basket for a hot minute.
Do it, and it's scary. Like at first, you're like, "Can I do that?"
Yeah,
and it's like, "Yeah, you can."
Yeah, you really can. I mean, it's
you're gonna be an immigrant.
You
gotta be aware about that.
Yeah, about to say if you're talking shit here, and you want to go somewhere else, you better check yourself real quick.
Exactly.
But it's not, it's not impossible to get all your shit together and move across the ocean.
It's not.
It's wild. People hire companies for that.
Exactly.
It's wild. Yeah. It's kind of been. I think I think Amber teased one of the DJ friends. Shout out Amber. Mm-hmm. We teased, or not teased. We thought about putting UK out there for like one of our little like, group trips to like go out with, because we're gonna go to Miami in May for a friend's birthday, but we're gonna make like a week of it and go out there. Nice. It's gonna be badass. We're excited. And then we really have talked about going overseas or like going out the country. And so
do it.
I'm telling him South America. Like I'm telling him
South America. Even I went to London last year too. London was crazy.
Really?
Oh my God.
Talk about that.
Like
2025.
Yeah, I went last year. I went in August. I went like during like Notting Hill Carnival.
Oh shit.
So like that like right there was a mixture of like a lot of Caribbeans. Caribbeans.
Yeah, there you go.
And then I went into like that's where Jungle was born too. So I went to like a lot of like the underground house parties, raves. Oh, God, yeah. Wouldn't get home until like 6 a.m. So like that was like they know how to party in London. But too, I feel like I don't know if it's a Gen Z thing too. People don't dance as well too. It's weird.
I've heard about it's more of like.
Know what's going
more
on.
Phones on. Like I said, I don't go out much, but I've heard it's more phones on the dance floor nowadays.
It is.
And granted, I'll put my phone on my friend who's DJing to get their clips and whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm not like If
Right,
it's somebody
the whole
if it's
time.
somebody I don't know, I'm not out there. It's like I don't give a shit.
Exactly. But yeah, London was really good. Like they have really good music out there.
Yeah, they got everything out there.
I was about to say they
every
literally have
kind of like
everything out
Nashville. They
there.
have everything.
Yes, but that
But that's
going there made me want to go to I want to go to Portugal now. I met somebody. I was actually walking like in the street and I heard like this like music. I'm like, oh my god, that sounds so beautiful. I like I walked towards it. It's this Angolan restaurant, and like the way the music sound though was like. I was like, this is so beautiful. And like some guys are like sitting outside smoking. They're like, oh, you want to come here? I'm like, oh no, I'm just coming to listen to the song. I'm like, where's this music from? They're like Angola. I'm like, they're telling me they speak Portuguese there and stuff. I was like, oh wow, that's amazing. They're like, you would love it. You should go. And now I'm like, okay, shit.
I mean, heck yeah.
I will go.
Absolutely.
I will try to get that on the list this year.
I think that'd be a good place to go.
Yeah, I've heard too. Like, I think even when you posted my mix, some girl from Portugal literally DM'd me.
No shit.
And I was like, okay, I have to go.
Oh yeah, it's written at that point. Yeah,
literally.
That's awesome.
But you have listeners in Portugal.
Oh yeah, we got it's Boolah worldwide, baby. No, I like kind of like how we were talking about earlier before we started the seeing who listens is crazy, or just like worldwide, or like who you just would connect with, especially being like a place like Mexico City, like that. I'm sure there's been a lot of I've seen all the like the news stuff about the white people going there to vacation or live there and all that.
The gentrification is crazy.
Yeah, I've heard.
But that's what it's made me like too. Even it's not even just the white people; it's just Americans.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it's like not even a race thing, but it's made me like
a socioeconomical thing.
Yes, it's made me like, okay, what do I do? How do I play my part when I'm there? So definitely something. Yeah, I'm like,
oh yeah. Well, it's kind of like how you're talking about being an immigrant going to these places. Like you got to be respectful.
Got to be respectful.
Yeah. It's not like the immigration. Like when you're immigrating to the U.S., that's not the type of reception you'll receive going to another country.
Exactly.
It's like they damn near want you there. It's amazing. Yeah, right. It's amazing. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
So London was 25. Well, you also where else?
Last year I went to a few places.
Yeah.
I'm still
because I have you leaning off a fucking waterfall in my head.
I was in Zimbabwe.
That's crazy.
So I went to Zimbabwe. That's where my mom is from, and I was like, I want to go. Like I've never been there. First time there. I got to meet her side of the family.
Oh hell yeah.
That was so beautiful. The music there was like something I was already used to as well. Like my mom plays a lot of traditional music there, but it was cool. Like just to be with family. I went to the village for the first time. Yeah. Like that was like it was low key like glamping. It was glamping low key. Like we had like just a kitchen outside and like everyone would eat together. Yeah. I felt very like wholesome and free. Yeah. That was a beautiful experience to go to Zimbabwe.
I've seen a lot of my African friends going back home or like, born in the U.S. to African family going home.
It's important we do that. Yeah. It's very important we do that. Just like, I don't know, coming to America, our parents came here for a reason. Like they came here to better their lives and stuff. But we gotta go back home. You know, like
you gotta
pay
reconnect.
Respect. Yeah, reconnect.
Absolutely, especially like touching the soil out there. I'm sure, and like just like breathing the air.
It was amazing. Even the sun hit so different there. It was wintertime when I went too, but their winter is like our fall. Yeah, like it was,
it's pretty pleasant.
Yeah, it was like perfect. But yeah, I went there. I went to Costa Rica too. Costa Rica was lit. I went to the clubs in Costa Rica. They play like
that's one we're thinking about.
Hella reggaeton.
I'm ready.
I went to Panama too. Reggaeton is actually born from Panama, but then reggaeton got like gentrified. That's why it's like so. I don't know if you like listen to reggaeton, but it's like so like popular because it got gentrified.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But it was born in Panama. And the reason why I went to Latin America too is I went to go to like Afro Latin American countries because once again like last year I made like I think throughout my traveling I'm making connections throughout like the African diaspora within like African music, Afro Latino music, and even like Black American music. I'm like a lot of things are starting to connect especially when I traveled. I'm like down to like the way we like some of like these different dances and stuff. So I was like I just wanted to tap in like more with like different like African descent cultures.
Hell yeah.
I went to Brazil as well. Oh my God, that
was probably,
right there was like chef's kiss.
Yeah.
I need to live there in my lifetime. Yeah.
I mean, going to all these places, it's like being able to connect those things on the roadmap and being like, okay, this spawned this, where these people came from, or like, you know, this sound made like this dance, which came from, you know, blah, blah. It's being able to piece those things in your head makes you a real historian. And as a DJ, like one of the things that I've discovered in this whole thing, because I didn't come into this, you know, being a DJ. I don't even label myself as a DJ. I don't do it. I'm a radio station.
Why not? Okay, okay.
Because I don't do it live. I don't do the mixes live.
I got you.
I do. Like I said, I'm Ableton ready. We're locked in. I got the knob set. But it's crazy. You can just see how somebody's history, or like, you know, how their musical knowledge being brought up, and then, you know, their travels, or, you know, what they do locally, and seeing how that influences them in their art. It's always something I find interesting when I listen to DJs.
I agree. Like, it is, you're literally like archiving music. Like, I'll be looking at some of my crates and I'm like, I forgot about this. And I'm like, damn, when am I going to play it? And it's like, you're just like, you got to keep doing it. And like, those songs will get played. But yeah, it does make you realize, wow, music is history. Literally.
It's everything. I mean,
It's
like,
everything.
you know, the only thing that will give me goosebumps is like when the music hits, right? Right. You know, it's like, I don't look at paintings and get gassed up like how some people do. Like, people like art. It's all subjective. Love what you love. But I think when it comes to music specifically, it's always the thing that's bitten me.
Yeah.
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 What do you got planned for this year?
This year, I do move in a month to Mexico City.
Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, we'll spin that back because we talked about that. What made you? So talk about you were at Music City. You were at Mexico City last. I was about to say, and I did see clips of you DJing out there.
Yes.
And so like you're doing shit out there.
Yeah.
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 Damn right.
You know. Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna claim it because literally when last time I went out there, I was just out there for a residency, and I was like, okay, my focus here is to, like, once again, I do photography and DJing. I was like, let me just like do that while I'm out here. I was like, I love this city. If I could move here, what are the things I would do while I'm here? So I just literally I connected with like some DJs out there. I went to this one place called Drama Radio Club. I don't know. I went there. I was talking to like some of the DJs, and then I was letting one of them know, like, oh yeah, I'm like very interested in the scene here. Shout out to Bradley Way. He literally was like, oh, come DJ with me next week.
Hell yeah.
He was like, next Wednesday I have like a residency at this place. He was like, it doesn't pay much, but I got you on food.
Oh, badass. Yeah.
I was like,
that.
I was like, this is the type of person I am. The fact that someone's like, you don't know me, you're doing that for me. I'm like, this is like what the type of energy I need, you know? And like, I was like, okay, when I get back home, I need to like get my ish together so I can like move. Like, I don't know, things were like falling into place when I was out there. And once again, like my sound is like, it's changing. When I first started DJing, like I would DJ a lot of like hip hop, R&B. And then I even remember one time I was trying to DJ house music. This is when I was trying to DJ like the way I DJ now. And this is one of my older friends. He was like, he sent me some songs and he was like, I think you would like be interested in like playing this type of music. But he didn't have like the extensive knowledge as well. But now looking back, I'm like, he was trying to like push me in the way, like show me the way to where I am now. But obviously sometimes you just got to go through your own path, you know? But like, I don't know, I've just changed a lot. And maybe a lot of DJs go through this too, where like they're like, dang, my sound is changing, what I like is like changing. So I don't know, it's just like aligning Mexico City. So I'm like, let me just take a chance. Let me go out there. I know some homies out there. And I think a big thing too is whenever I try to like get myself into a new community, always find a way how you can like help people. Like, be like, yo, can I, like, once again, I do photography, so I asked people, I was like, yo, I could just take a photo of you, like, let's have a photo shoot, and then from there, like, I can let them know about myself, they'll let me know about them, boom, now we're creative friends, and if I need a favor, they got me, I got them. I don't know, it's just a matter of, like, you just gotta, like, extend your hand, so.
Making the world your community.
Literally, make the world your community. And the fact that people, like, especially in Mexico, it's a different type of energy there. Like, everyone's just like, they acknowledge you. They acknowledge your presence.
Yeah, real. Yeah. But you don't get cast aside. Just like
you're a human being.
Thank God. Who would have thought? My dad has always said follow the energy. So it seems like when everything was just lining up, if it's all lining up and it's like, okay, like I need to be here at this time.
Follow the energy,
this is the place I need to be.
Yes. And I hope this opens like a gateway for like my friends that are even here too. I've been telling them, get y'all passport.
Hell yeah. Get that shit
'cause
renewed.
I'm gonna leave and I want you to come see me. So I hope like this like gets like a lot of my friends to come. I even had one of my friends like hit me up a few weeks ago. He was like, I'm going there. He was like, I'm finally going. I'm like, oh, I got a surprise for you.
I said, guess what? Lock in. I got a bed.
Yes.
No, it's kind of talking about sounds changing too. I think that's just part of us getting older.
Yeah.
Like people getting refined taste a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll still play, the stuff that I like, but I'm also gonna throw in, probably some house stuff. It's because I'm starting to get older, and it's like, oh wow, I really like this. Like,
I like
I really,
jazz.
yeah, it's like hell yeah, it's like I like this obscure foreign jazz band or something.
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of what I came up like talking about rapping and doing production. When I started sampling heavy, that's when I started finding the respect or like enjoying oldies music more than stuff in current day or like
Oh my God,
the
yes.
like exquisite shit or like the extravagant kind of shit that you wouldn't sell back in the day, but like you find it in the bin and it's like
oh my God.
yeah.
I literally I probably during the pandemic I was creating sample playlists where I would put like the original song and
Hell
then, like,
yeah.
the remix on.
You were on it before these people were.
I don't know why I stopped it. I think it was just like a hobby thing.
That's
but, like,
cool.
now it makes sense like why I was doing
Well, people
that.
do that shit in the carousel now. It's like here's the sample and
Yes.
here's all these songs.
And I'm
they
always
did.
like, oh, I love that people are doing that. But like,
Just knows you're on the right track.
literally, yes,
You got the right brain.
Finding it makes you feel like a scientist, like
Yeah.
a wizard. You're like,
It's like my hypothesis was
I
right.
hear
Yeah,
it.
it's like I feel the power.
yes, my ears are powerful. Well, yeah, literally, like it's been beautiful, like going through the sound changing too. And I remember there was probably at the top of this year or like no at the oh my God, it's 2026.
Well, I know. Yeah.
At the top of 2025, the end of
Scared me.
2024, I was like, bro, I don't like what I'm playing. I'm like, it's not. I just didn't like it, like, and I kind of like I took a break because I was like, I just don't even know to play. But then I was like, just push through it, like look at other people's stuff, like look through people's likes, listen to more mixes, like just find like different ways of discovering music, even like going to like find physical stuff. That's when I really got into vinyls because I was getting tired of like what I was spending. I was like, let me go back to just vinyls, let me just start collecting. And from there I like started to find like new music, and even in the vinyl store they'll be playing like certain songs.
Yeah.
I'll just like Shazam it. So I don't know, there's always new ways to find like something, be
Absolutely.
curious.
That's how the music thing started for me because I was sick of Spotify because I don't have a Spotify or like an Apple Music pay whatever.
I think I'm about to do it too.
Yeah.
I had another friend that was telling me, they're like, let it go.
I've always hated the fact that how much they don't pay people or like how minimal, but also too just like the shit they're involved in. It's just like, all right,
It is
I'm good enough.
so crazy. I used to want to work there so
Yeah.
bad.
Mhm.
Like
I used to want to work at Redacted building across the street. Well, we bleeped that, but I was like,
Yeah.
after 2 years of being here, I'm like, you know what? I really don't give a shit.
Yeah.
It's like it's all glitter. It's not real.
Yeah.
It's not really enjoyable.
Especially in the music industry.
I hate it.
I hope our generation or like something like shifts where things are more independent. People are discovering more actually.
I think that's where the shit's gonna go.
I think so, yeah. People are now, I'm like, all right, go listen to a mix now.
Yeah.
Go listen to a mix. You can find
Or even
out.
like with people doing like because I did more of the artist stuff before I started doing the mix stuff with like independent things like this thing called Even Biz, like where you can do like it's like Bandcamp, but you can do your own like independent distro through them, and you can release your own bundles and stuff, and you get to keep the money.
I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
so yeah, people are gonna I think go into a lot of systems like that. I think there was a point where like even Drake did it. Like Drake was like, I'm gonna release some stuff on Even just to be like, and I was like,
love
okay,
that.
like, yeah, I think that's a big thing in branding too. Like I
Yeah.
always thought about I'd always hear people say you need to have a personal brand or blah blah blah, and what I think is gonna save us from this whole I guess, future of AI stuff and all that is, having the trust in my name or the trust in your name or the trust in their name to be like, oh, that's not something that would, jive with us.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna become much more valuable than people are realizing.
I agree.
Yeah. Where are you spending it? Like, I mean, you like, what do you spend it around town? Like, where's the spots you like doing?
So currently, I don't have like a residency or anything. Like this year, like I said, I took a break in Nashville, so I'll just spend on like events and stuff. I wanted to have like a specific spot, but
You did the May one thing?
Yeah,
With you did with Sold?
yes, but I didn't DJ that. I was just speaking with some friends and
That's
stuff.
badass.
But yeah, Sold, I love Sold so much. They were very supportive too when I first started DJing. I'll DJ a lot at like the beginning, at like a lot of their early events. That was really nice. But when I did start DJing, I was DJing at this like local bar called EGMC. That was like my first residency, and then from there I'll just DJ at other parties. I really enjoy DJing for It's Giving Global. I don't know if you've heard of their party, but Cody and Noelle, like they're such good DJs. They've been in the game for a minute, like they're OGs. So learning from them. Yeah, and then Clarence too, at CE Gallery and stuff is really cool to DJ for. But yeah, nothing like specific right now. Like I said, I'm in the process of moving, so that's hopefully it'll be lined up by April or March. But I'm just hitting up people and being like, yo, I'm available for this, I'm available for that. It's kind of, at least the DJ world is that sometimes people will always hit you up, sometimes you're hitting up people, but that's one thing too, like when you take a break, like you take a break,
Well, I mean, people talk about, like, we do a lot of the session musician work here, and they talk about, like, if you take a break for a month, your name gets taken out of that book.
Exactly.
It's like,
you're
you moved on. It's nuts.
And that's something I've had to, like, I guess, grapple with myself. Like people have asked me, do you still DJ? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I do. I'm like, I'm just, like, not.
Just haven't been posting or doing as much. Yeah.
And it's crazy. Like, that's just the day and age we live in, social media.
That kills me.
And
kills
it's
me
like,
every day.
yeah, I'm like, baby, I DJ every 30 minutes a day. Like, I just don't post about it or, like, DJ at certain things because, once again, I'm not aligning with the place that I'm in. And, yeah.
And you don't want to necessarily put that out in the public when you're not aligned with everything because, like, it's weird how posting online is now the encompassment of who we are.
Exactly.
And it's like, if I won't have that shit all tightened up and right the way I want it, then I don't want it out there. Yeah.
But yeah, I'll do like a lot of private events too. I love a good private event. It's the easiest DJ gigs too. They're always a good vibe. But yeah, I'd probably say that's more of what I've been doing in Nashville.
Just one-offs.
Yeah, just like if a gallery opening is happening or like a store opening.
It's a dope spot to be in.
It is always
pretty dope.
It's always some cool stores too. I recently DJ'd for Galleria Paloma, I believe. They have a new shop over on Gallatin Avenue. It's like a furniture store. It's so cute in there. Oh my God. So check it out if you can. But yeah, I hope to. I'm like my sound. I'm like I want to be in raves. Like when I get, I want to be on some rave.
Bro,
shit.
Mexico City raves are probably the shit. The shit.
And like it's like literally a release.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why I like DJing is like it's literally a release. Like let's come share music. Let's release the energy or gain some energy.
Yeah, replace that energy with something good.
Exactly.
So we need to get today's energy. We got to get it out. Well, I think you're going to a good scenario, or just like not to be somebody who's never met you before. And now I'm telling you what I think, but you're going to a good culture where like people want to help each other out and shit, and like that's just such a good scene to get lost in. Like while we're at this age, and you got so much game just by traveling around, just from who you are, and I think it's gonna be a pretty sweet setup.
I agree too. It's gonna be great. I'm going with a friend too, so that
there
makes
you go.
it much better,
Yeah.
Going alone, like I said, I'm a solo traveler, which is I can
do it.
That, but it's better when you got somebody.
My resolution for this year is I'm trying to give myself exposure therapy to go out by myself, because I went out to. I don't want to say what event because I've had a panic attack damn near me. Well, not like that, but I was just like, oh shit, I need to step out for a second.
Okay.
But I was like, damn, I thought I could do this. I I can go out and be by myself and, don't need anybody with me. And then I was like, all right, now I can't do it without somebody else. So now I need to just be, throwing myself in situations.
And that's the thing that you got to get through the uncomfortable part.
Yeah.
Because I think my first time too, I was sitting like at a bar, and like somebody was sitting next to me, and they're like looking at me, and they could tell I'm by myself.
Yeah. It's like they want to talk. I'm like, I'm sorry.
And then that's what you do. Just talk.
Yeah, you just start talking.
Literally just talk. And if they don't say anything, okay.
That's so good.
I ain't want to talk to you no way.
Sorry, I didn't actually mean that.
I didn't even.
So when did you make the decision you were going to move, and what all have you been doing since, you were like, all right, I'm going there, and then?
So I made the decision probably like, I came back from my I went away for like 2-3 months. I came back in May 2025. So I think, when I got home, I was like, my soul is drained.
Yeah,
I don't like it here. I was like, I got to get back. I got to go.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I just made that decision. And then me and my friend too, before that, she was like, I would love to move there. So we just, we were just cultivating our friendship to what does that even look like moving out there. So it's probably been 7 months, 8 months.
Oh, damn. Wow.
It's been in my head.
Yeah. Holy. And you're in the when are you done here? When you're gone?
So I leave February 2nd, literally a month from.
Wow.
That's my birthday. So that's my birthday gift to myself.
There you go.
Moving.
Yeah. Hell yeah, that's a good gift.
Well, literally, I feel like
getting out of here. Hell
the universe though, it'll find a way to.
It'll talk to you somehow.
It's ain't on my birthday. It's gonna be like, all right.
All right. Well,
but
actually,
I'm ready for it.
One little thing, real quick. One little note.
One more thing.
Yeah.
But I'm ready for it.
Yeah, I think just even having the guts to go travel and set it all up, and it's I think that's just going to open the door to be like, I don't want to be in America ever,
Yes, low-key.
Sorry.
Some family members, they're like, you gonna come back?
No.
I was like,
hell no.
I don't know.
Hell no. Absolutely
I
not.
don't know.
No, because if you find your home, if your home is in Mexico City, it's no, I'm not going to come back.
And that's kind of, I'm kind of in that phase. I'm like, dang, I want to find a home. I want to, it's always good to have a nice home, a place where you feel good at. But too, I'm open to every opportunity. I'm I keep trying to tell myself this every morning, universe, show me how good it can get. Open me up to all opportunities. And that really, when you just think positive, you'll look for positive. Mm-hmm. And not saying I'm always positive, of course, but
shit, I'm damn near always negative. No, I feel that. Who would have thought the power of positive thinking?
Just reframing your mindset around a lot of things. But and it's crazy. Oh my God, my parents are like, "You sure you're gonna go out there?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's I mean, I was out there already.
It's
just gonna be a little longer.
Exactly, just a little longer vacation.
It's okay. Shit, they're gonna have to come visit you at that point,
right?
Yeah.
Y'all just
you gotta show them a good time.
Exactly.
And they probably love that shit too.
They would.
Oh
they
my
do.
God. Yeah.
When parents are like,
yeah.
But they need it.
No, yeah, they really do. Well, cool. I mean, anything else? I mean, what else would you like to add? I mean, you can. I want you to talk about anything else, kind of in the closing, of just.
I don't know. I'm once again grateful for this. This is a really great opportunity. Good way to start the year. I told myself I want to do more interviews, so I'm very grateful for this. I hopefully we'll look back at this interview and be like, wow, this was a good time.
I said, how it was before, it's the archive.
It's the archive.
You come back to this in 5 years and be like, holy shit! I was just moving to Mexico City in a month here, and then it's oh, I'm 5 years here now.
No, literally.
Yeah, or who knows? You might be in Bolivia or somewhere. You could be, I've been to 3 different countries and did all, ran through the Roo-Rah.
You gotta come now. You gotta come.
No, absolutely. Hell yeah. No, we've talked about. There's. I don't want to mess this up. I think it's Same Wave Radio. I think.
I don't know that one.
I think they're
Same Wave.
Same Wave.
I don't know.
I think it's Costa Rica. But they're based out there, or it could be Puerto Rico or Costa Rica, or one of them. But we've talked about making a group trip out there, and then that would be dummy lit. It would be so dumb.
Yeah, and that's the perfect thing. The internet is crazy now. Yes, the internet is I hate doom scrolling, all that, but for connecting with people all over the world, that's that's how I connect with people.
Yeah.
Just hit them up on social media. Be like, yo, I'm in your city. I like what you do.
That's how we have, we have a community around the world.
Exactly.
And it's kind of like talking about, we have listeners in, Portugal.
Mm-hmm.
We got listeners everywhere.
Everywhere.
I mean, we like one of the places I always thought was crazy is, we got a good, like, 5-10 people out in New Zealand that are like,
Oh my
they're cooking. I'm like, oh man, that's
gotta
the
get out
I'm
there.
about to say, no,
Like,
exactly. And it's such a luxury. It's a
I
luxury.
agree, yeah.
It's a real luxury just to be able to
is.
like call those people, friends, acquaintances, comrades, whatever, whatever sort of way we want to hold it. We're really lucky that we get that in this lifetime.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, cool, Haje. Appreciate
Thank
you, girl.
you so
No, thank you.
much.
Be safe going out there.
Thank you.
Please. And, I'm going to keep in touch. We got other Boolah Radio
Yes.
stuff coming for sure.
We do.
And good luck with everything.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
It's going to be great.
Blessings, girl.
Thank you.
Deuce. That's it.
Oh, that was so
Right?
good.
It's super easy.